Hi, Secrecy Recapped here. Today I'm going to explain a fantasy film called The Man Without Gravity. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. A hoping, pregnant, lady named Natalia is shown as the movie starts. Then comes the time for his expected experience. Natalia's mother, Alina, is also present at the time. Natalia's condition is early to be difficult for her, and her mother instantly takes her to the hospital. Due to the late night hour, most doctors are not present. But there is a nurse who pleasures her. And Natalia gives birth to a baby. But when they see the baby, they are all taken aback and worried. Because all I saw was incredible. Because the baby starts hovering in the air. Natalia is also left amazed. And she speaks to her mother that an angel child has bred in their house. Present, sensible and experienced, Natalia's mother knows that he is not normal. And it is right because that baby comes without gravity. They are insecure persons, so leave the hospital. Although the nurse tells them, it is not the time of their discharge. But they come to their household ignoring her. Natalia's mother asks her an odd question approaching the house. She asks that you recall the child's protector, but Natalia is unable to recall the child's protector. Then her mom says to her that this child is not ordinary, so we have to keep it a top secret. And we can face a lot of problems if somebody knows about it. Then they select the child's name, which is Oscar. And Oscar was in truth a rare child. Because his development was not easy. He used to stick with the ceiling for a long time as they consented him alone. His grandma makes the different straps for him to keep that kid on the ground. They also make the ceiling soft and fluffy, so the child may not get harmed. Because they had terror, as if they can send him outside alone, he will go to the space hovering in the air. So, they are very wary about Oscar. His mother and grandma take care of him much. Oscar starts increasing with the way of time. But he remains in the house. His grandma does not permit him to go open air. He used to watch the cartoons of Superman living at home. He also used to visualize that he is a superhero. Then Oscar asks his mother, Natalia, many times that why do they not allow him to go outside? But they snub it. Oscar sees the persons through the window, including the children, like him who are going to school. And he used to look at the playing children with wish eyes, wish for an independent life. He thinks, as he will, perhaps detain here incessantly. Then, one day, Oscar efforts to escape through the window, annoyed by the quarantine of the house. But his grandma is got energetic seeing him. Observant all action, grandma seals all windows. And she attends Oscar that he will never go outdoor from the house like the school-going children. And he will read, living at home. Hearing it, Oscar's mom is get annoyed. And she says, how much time will we retain him in protection? He will go outdoor at one time. Then Oscar's mom carries a jacket for him, keeping the 2 stones in its pockets, so that he may not fly. She takes Oscar outdoor overlooking her mother. Besides, she requests her to not tell the secret to anybody, like Superman, then he will not be a Superman. Once Oscar drives with his mother for the purchasement of things and strikes with a teen girl. That teen girl's name is Agata. Agata's things are fallen from her hand. She shouts at Oscar, giving over him 2 water bottles. She says, it is your penalty to leave these bottles at my house. But Oscar wastes it. But Oscar settles on the resolve of Agata. And he goes with that teen girl without Vital, his mother. Now 2 weighty bottles are in his hands. Oscar and stones are also in his pockets. As a result, he is sent somewhat overweight. So, he drops the 2 stones getting out of his pocket. His friendship is advanced with Agata now. Reaching her home, Agata asks for the water bottles. But Oscar waits to return the water bottles. Because he knows that he will start flying in the air if the bottles are returned. Agata is young, so she grabs the water bottles from Oscar. As she takes water bottles from Oscar, he starts flying in the air. That place is certain in its surroundings, so Oscar does not fly too high. Agata is left surprised, sighted it and calls her Superman while noise. Oscar requests help from her. Hearing it, Agata instantly goes into her house and carries her pink bag occupied with stones. It was a good idea of them that he will put these stones in his pocket. Their plan is fruitful and Oscar slopes. Then they become best friends. Then Oscar says to Agata, promise me you will keep it secret. On the further side, mother and grandma are anxious because Oscar vanishes. They search him plenty. And they think it as he has hovered in the air. His mother finds the stones dropped on the ground, which she has been put in his pocket. Then Oscar returns to the family with the given bag of Agatha and talks about Agatha to his mother. Then his mother asks, "Have you told your secret to her somewhere?" But he tells a lie saying that I did not tell. Then Oscar and Agatha continue to meet with each other for many days. Then one day Oscar's mom arises to know that Agatha is mindful of his secret. After that day, his mother cancels his to meet Agatha. Agatha used to come to Oscar's house but is repaid at the doorstep by Natalia. Then they become wary in the eyes of the persons in their surroundings, since they were sense, as Oscar's mother and grandmother harm him. So, they don't permit him to come outside. And he prepares also not to go to school. They report the police about it and the police arrive at their house the next day. Notice them send Oscar to school. And they had to send Oscar school below burden. Then Oscar's mom goes to school with him. They are certain that Oscar cannot lead a normal life. Their eyes are filled with tears as they carry Oscar. Her mother knows also decides to leave the house. Then they start to live at a place far away, exit their house. Many years are passed and Oscar is also grown young. His mother is grown old, while grandma is no more. And Oscar has still that bag given by Agatha. He never detached that bag from him. Even he used to sleep taking this bag with him. His way of living was still the same even today, spending life at home. His life is spent in privacy. Oscar and his mom used to care for each other. Oscar tired from his life. He was under prevention, hiding this secret. Then he reflects that he will be well known through the world like his ideal Superman, if world sees him in a short time. And many people will write books on him. But his mom does not wish as such. But his mother clarifies, it will not happen. She thinks of losing him if world sees of this secret. For the liquor of her mother, he exhibits endurance. But one day, he dailies out of the house without telling his mother. Then he calls a magic show to display his talent first time, where the talents of the people are exposed. This show touches the highest at that night. And his mother also views that show. Oscar's mother is abandoned in this matter. Many people had got him on TV, making him well known. He sees a man named David the next day. He is an agent. He assurances Oscar that he can care for him in becoming well known. We will residence, troop puller that will make you famed. He gives him a big house for his house, taking the signature on an agreement. Oscar wanted to be famed. Going in a big show, he shows his presentation. Oscar becomes a well-known character too soon. And subsequently, he is named the man without gravity. Those people have loved and their work earning a lot of money. But one day, Oscar feels that his childhood dream is to be a superhero. He is not a superhero. He has become just a dummy that is used by the people for their amusement. Sometimes, he was called in the magic show, and sometimes in the media event. He starts to dislike it with a way of time. While many books are written on him, and many magazines are printed, and biopics are made a presentation of the bad image of his mother and grandma. And it is disliked by Oscar. Then there is the last show where he is costumed by an angel, which he hates. He says, "I am not an angel." He starts to say hostile to people in the show, getting angry. Then he says to his mom that he has decided to leave all these things. He tells his manager, "Enough. I don't want to be famous and my work was till this time." He will not work more. His agent explains you cannot leave it as such. But Oscar is annoyed by all these. He asks him to tell society, the man without gravity has passed away or hovered in the air. He says bye to his mother because he wants to live a separate life. In the coming days, it will be exposed that the man without gravity has died. Many people talk differently about him. Oscar's mother starts living alone, and many reporters remain their visits to their house to take the info about Oscar, but she never tells anything to them. After many years, Oscar's mother has also died. But Oscar was still alive. He was diversely leading his life. He had a long beard and used to sit in a wheelchair to hide his secret from world. He has altered his identity by doing a job in a hotel as a receptionist. He was treated nicely by everybody. One day, his friend Agatha happens him. She identifies him because of the pink bag which was still with Oscar even today, which she had given him in childhood. And he continued on the ground due to this bag and did not get married. They feel pleasure meeting with each other. But Agatha was unhappy with her life. because her purpose was only to earn money, so she had no ethics. He used to visit with many guys in that hotel where Oscar was on job. Oscar feels very bad seeing her. Oscar many times shares his feelings with Agata. She has too altered, so discounts his language. It is declared on it that Oscar had still feelings for her. Woes are the reason for Agata's changing of life. And Oscar also left her too. They finally come to terms with each other and marry, and they begin to share the same childhood home.